Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there was a garden unlike any other. This wasn't just any ordinary garden, it was called the Enchanted Garden. The garden was filled with colorful flowers, tall trees, and sparkling streams, but the most magical thing about it was that every plant had a secret. To unlock these secrets, you had to listen carefully and be brave enough to explore. One sunny afternoon, three best friends, Mia, Jake, and Lila, decided to visit the Enchanted Garden. They had heard stories about its magic and were excited to uncover its mysteries. As they walked through the village, they imagined what secrets they might find. "I bet the roses can tell us about love," Mia exclaimed, her eyes shining. "And the tall oak tree could tell us about bravery," Jake added, puffing out his chest. "I want to talk to the sunflowers," Lila said. "They always seem so cheerful." When they finally reached the garden, they stood at the entrance, their eyes wide with wonder. The archway was covered in twisting vines and blooming flowers that seemed to dance in the gentle breeze. "Let's go," shouted Jake, racing ahead. As they wandered deeper into the garden, the friends came across a patch of bright red roses. The petals glistened in the sunlight, and a sweet fragrance filled the air. "Look!" Mia pointed. "They're whispering." The friends leaned in closer, trying to hear the soft voices. "Love is like a seed," the roses murmured. "It needs care and warmth to grow." Mia gasped. What do we have to do to unlock their secret? Suddenly, a tiny fairy with shimmering wings appeared before them. "To understand the rose's secret, you must share a kind deed," she said, her voice like tinkling bells. The friends looked at each other, thinking hard. Then Lila had an idea. "We can help Mrs. Willow, the elderly lady who lives at the edge of the garden. She always needs help with her garden." Excited, they raced to Mrs. Willow's house. They spent the afternoon pulling weeds, watering plants, and picking fresh vegetables. When they finished, Mrs. Willow smiled brightly and said, "Thank you, dear children. You've brought so much joy to my day." Suddenly, the roses began to shimmer, and the fairy reappeared. "You have unlocked the first secret. Love grows in the hearts of those who care." Next, they approached the grand oak tree. Its trunk was wide and strong, and its leaves rustled like a whispering crowd. The friends gathered around the tree, feeling its strength. "What do you think it will say?" Jake wondered aloud. "Let's listen," Lila urged. The oak spoke in a deep, rumbling voice. "Bravery is not the absence of fear, but the courage to face it." The friends felt a chill. "How can we unlock the secret?" Mia asked. Just then, a squirrel appeared, twitching its tail nervously. "To show bravery, you must conquer your fears," it squeaked. "Perhaps there's something here that frightens you." The friends looked at each other, realizing they had different fears. Mia was afraid of heights, Jake was scared of the dark, and Lila didn't like loud noises. "Let's help each other face our fears," Mia suggested. Together, they decided to climb the oak tree. Mia hesitated, but Jake encouraged her. "You can do it. I'll go first." With a deep breath, he climbed up, and soon Lila followed. Finally, with the support of her friends, Mia climbed too. When they reached a sturdy branch, they cheered together. "We did it!" They felt so proud. As they descended, the oak tree shimmered with golden leaves, and the fairy appeared once more. "You have unlocked the second secret. Bravery is the heart's greatest strength." As they continued their journey, the friends spotted a field of bright sunflowers swaying in the breeze. The flowers seemed to be dancing and humming a happy tune. "Let's see what they're saying," Lila exclaimed, skipping ahead. The sunflowers sang, "Joy is found in every little thing, from the smallest seed to the brightest spring." "Wow, they're so cheerful." Mia said, smiling. To unlock this secret, a cheerful butterfly fluttered by. To understand joy, you must spread it. Find a way to make someone smile. The friends thought hard. They decided to plan a surprise picnic for Mrs. Willow and her friends, hoping to share joy with others. They gathered sandwiches, cookies, and lemonade, and set up a beautiful picnic under the oak tree. When they invited Mrs. Willow and her friends, their faces lit up with delight. "This is so lovely," Mrs. Willow exclaimed, her eyes twinkling. As they all enjoyed the picnic, laughter filled the air. The sunflowers shone even brighter, their golden petals glowing in the sunlight. Suddenly, the sunflowers sparkled, and the fairy appeared. "You have unlocked the third secret. Joy is the sunshine of the heart." As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, the friends felt a little sad that their adventure was almost over. But just then, they spotted a mysterious flower that bloomed only in the twilight, the moonflower. Its petals glowed softly in the fading light. "What do you think it will tell us?" Jake asked, his voice a mix of curiosity and excitement. They approached the moonflower, which seemed to pulse with a gentle light. "Secrets are hidden in the darkness," it whispered softly. "To unlock them, you must not be afraid of the night." The friends exchanged worried glances. They had heard tales of the garden being more magical at night, but they had never explored it after dark. A wise owl perched nearby hooted, "The night holds wonders, but only for those who dare to see." "Should we stay and explore?" Mia asked, her heart racing. "I think we should," Lila said, feeling adventurous. With a shared nod, they decided to stay. As darkness enveloped the garden, fireflies began to twinkle like stars, guiding them through the paths. The moonflower glowed brighter, illuminating their way. They discovered sparkling streams and hidden clearings filled with glowing mushrooms. Every corner of the garden seemed to come alive. Then, they heard a soft melody. Following the sound, they found a gathering of animals, rabbits, foxes, and even deer, listening to the enchanting music of a nightingale. "Let's join them," Lila suggested, and they began to dance and sing under the moonlight. After a magical night of laughter and music, the moonflower glowed even brighter. "You have unlocked the fourth secret. Embrace the night, for it holds the beauty of dreams." As the first light of dawn broke over the garden, the friends knew it was time to head home. They had uncovered the secrets of love, bravery, joy, and dreams. With their hearts full of magic, they walked back through the village, feeling changed. "Today was amazing," Mia said, her voice bubbling with excitement. "I can't believe we faced our fears and shared joy with others," Jake added, grinning. Lila smiled brightly. "And we discovered how beautiful the night can be." As they left the garden, the fairy waved goodbye. "Remember, dear children, the magic of the enchanted garden lives within you. Share it with the world." From that day on, the friends often visited the garden, spreading love, bravery, joy, and dreams wherever they went. And as they grew older, they never forgot the magic they had unlocked, teaching others the importance of kindness, courage, and embracing life's adventures. And so, the enchanted garden remained a special place, where every plant had a secret waiting to be discovered by those willing to listen. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And for more fun stories, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. See you next time.